Okay, for any of you who are new here, hello, I'm Iser Jacob Elgan, aka the guy with the weirdest accent you'll ever hear in your entire life. And welcome to a brand new series on the internet called Detective Culture. A brand new and original series which is based on the old and original internet series known as Game Theory, but instead of video games, we'll talk about movies and television. Oh wait, that already exists, right? Fuck!
Squidward.
Well, anyways, this brand new and not so original internet series is gonna talk about SpongeBob today. But before we're gonna continue with the series, let's start with a game. This game
Pardon?
is called Spot the Connections Between the Characters. The most original name for the most original series. Yay! Okay, so the game goes like this. I'm gonna show you two characters from television or from film, and your job is to find out what do they have in common. Don't worry, I'll give the answers immediately after I show the characters, so there's absolutely no point to find the answers for them. At all. Whatsoever. Whatever, okay, let's start. This guy and this guy. Correct! This guy and this guy. Correct! Now, here's a tricky one. This guy and this guy. You have probably read the title of the episode and thought to yourself, but in SpongeBob's site, it said that it's tater sauce. So, case closed, right? Right?
Shut your fucking mouth! No problem, John. Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
No, I do not believe it's tater sauce. I mean, that would be a little too simple for such an addictive substance as the Krabby Patty.
I gotta have more. I gotta have more.
So let's make this short and clear. I think the secret formula of the Krabby Patty is drugs.
But it doesn't make any sense. The Krabby Patty is an absolute good.
Why do I think like that?
You know what we say?
The only people who don't like a Krabby Patty have never tasted one.
And what kind of drug does he use? Well, it's one of the most well-known, quite infamous for its addictiveness and for the trouble that it caused to the police. And it's known as cocaine.
This is crack.
Why do I think like that? Well, let's look at an episode from SpongeBob called Just One Bite. And it's an episode where Squidward takes his first bite of the Krabby Patty. Now I know the series isn't very consistent in its storyline. But I'll consider this canon. Because this episode is purely dedicated to this case where Squidward eats the Krabby Patty, and we will see the effects that appear in this episode. But anyways, let's look at the list of symptoms that cocaine produces on its users. So the symptoms go like this. The lesser common symptoms are stomach and chest pain, chills, confusion, dizziness and the feeling of lightheadedness, mood swings, excitement and nervous reaction, fast heartbeat / heart attack, illness, sickness and discomfort, hallucination, sweat and nausea. And the more common side effect is the loss of taste or smell, which depends on the use of the drug. So let's look at the episode and see how the drug affected Squidward.
It's good for you. That thing is a heart attack on a bun. I gotta have more. I gotta have more.
You came.
Honey. No, I have got to get my hands on a Krabby Patty, and no one's gonna stop me.
Sure, not all side effects have appeared here, but the truth about cocaine and any other drug out there is that everyone reacts differently to the drug. And some symptoms may appear with cocaine and some symptoms may not appear. But most of the symptoms do appear with Squidward, so it's pretty safe to say that there might be a use of some sort of drug there. So wait, you might be asking, if the secret formula of the Krabby Patty is cocaine and Mr. Krabs is the one who made the formula, then does it mean that Mr. Krabs is the kingpin?
I can't believe.
Why yes, not only do facts back it up, but also his origin episode known as Friend or Foe, where it talks about Mr. Krabs' childhood and how he was friends with Plankton. Again, I know, story not so consistent, but I'll consider this canon since this episode, again, is devoted purely for this case.
Everywhere I look, I see killer Krabby Patties.
But how does this episode back up the idea that Mr. Krabs is a kingpin? Well, let's look at tropes from gangster and crime movies. Usually, the main hero starts up from rags, rises up to riches. On the way, him and his friend learn about the world of crime, usually through another criminal. The criminal they learned from is being either arrested or killed. They try the same crime by themselves, succeeding it, and then they become the new bosses of the city, and then they either split ways, becoming enemies, or the friend of the hero dies, or both if the hero has two friends, and then it ends up with a tragedy. And what do we have in the episode Friend or Foe? Mr. Krabs starts from a poor family, has Plankton as his friend, learns the power of hamburgers from Mr. Stinky, try making a burger themselves, Mr. Stinky closes the shop, Plankton becomes Mr. Krabs' rival, and then Mr. Krabs succeeds while Plankton continues to be his rival. Yep, pretty solid evidence, even from a film critic's point of view. So what did we learn today? Spongebob Squarepants is actually Breaking Bad for children. Hey guys, if you liked the episode, give a like, give a share, and click here for a bonus video that I have online. Or at the link below if you're using on iPhones or any other handheld devices. And I'll see you guys next time.